today you're going to get to steal my secret strategies to keep clients over Christmas and fill your schedule in January. Hey, my name is Dr. LeBauer, and this is the LeBauer Show. So today is Black Friday, so happy Friday, happy Thanksgiving. If you're listening to this in March, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving last year, but this will still apply to you. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the top 2 secret strategies that we use to, number 1, make more money in your business and fill your schedule, and number 2, make your business even better so it's more robust and works without you and grows as you feed it. So today, like I said, it's Black Friday. So if you're interested in getting our Black Friday deal, we've got a $20 Black Friday promo, and all you got to do is go to cashptblackfriday.com and you'll see all the details. I could talk a little bit more about that at the end, but I just want to let you know that if you only have a few minutes to listen in, you should go there and check it out. So today, what I'm going to teach you, the 2 strategies are, it's called number 1 is the winter lockdown, and number 2 is the stocking stuffer strategy. A lot of people go into the holidays in December, and it was just kind of like, I don't want to call it malaise, isn't right, but like apathy. It's like, oh, well, it's the holidays. People are buying, spending money on other things, on gifts, on things for other people and not for themselves. They don't want to, come in for PT, and I just need to kind of like hunker down and wait until January when everyone's ready. Okay, so we can wait until January when everyone's ready to do something about their body. And as a business owner, we need to leverage the basically feeding frenzy of people going and buying gifts for other people. It's Black Friday. So if you're not running a Black Friday special for your patients, you've missed out, and we need to run that next year. It's the reason I run a Black Friday specials, because people want to take action and do something. As a business, we need to create some offers that work, that bring patients in the door on a regular basis. What I'm going to do today is talk to you about these 2 winter strategies. So number 1 is the winter lockdown. We'll start with the boring one. It's not boring. It's the one I've been doing the longest, actually, until I realized that I need to run winter promos and monthly specials. Okay, so the winter lockdown is like this. This worked really well, and especially after a few years in business. I've been doing business since '99, so I guess a few years into my massage and PT business here when I moved to Greensboro. What I realized was, while I could have a full schedule the week between Christmas and New Year's, a lot of those patients would cancel or reschedule. And so I'd have a full schedule, and the week would come and people were like, oh, I need to go home and cook early. I need to finish getting ready for guests that are coming in. So that happened enough a few years in a row that I decided, you know what? I'm just not going to schedule patients between Christmas and New Year's. And what that did was allowed me to go into work every day and do a deep cleaning, allowed me to get rid of things, and it allowed me to sit down and go, okay, what are the action items that I've just kept putting on the back burner because I've been busy with clients or busy with marketing, and build them out. So that's how I've built out like these really long like onboarding sequences, lead sequences, etc. Like I've got a lead sequence that lasts 2 years because I've made time to do that. So there's probably a lot of systems, strategies, and processes that you just haven't got time to put into place. And this is a great time to do it. Sometimes we need to shut down to grow. And also another great time of year to do that is July 4th, especially if July 4th is on a Wednesday. No one's going to come in on the 5th or the 3rd, and maybe they'll come in Monday and Tuesday, but Monday and Friday, aren't great, aren't usually the busiest days. So I think this year Christmas is on a Wednesday. So no one's coming in on the 25th. Not the 25th. No one's coming in on the 24th. And then people are going to be like, oh, it's Christmas, and they're going to take Thursday, Friday, and go out of town. And so maybe they'll come in that Monday. But what are you doing? Are you out of town? Maybe you're out of town. The other thing is, like, so we've got that. Maybe you're out of town, and then you've got January 1st. So are you going to go out of town both of those weeks? January 1st is on a Wednesday. So you can take one of those weeks off or 4 days off and come into work. If you're staying at home, do you really want to be home all day with all the relatives or the in-laws? Okay, like let's make an excuse to get out of the house and go do some work. Be like, oh, I gotta go do some work, right? Another little secret is Aaron doesn't really celebrate Christmas because I'm Jewish. So, the 25th is usually a day where I can get a lot done. Or, the day before, it's like, when we had kids and my ex-wife liked to celebrate Christmas, we would celebrate Christmas. I wouldn't come into work on Christmas. But before we had kids, I was like, I'm working. Patients don't need to come in. And then like last few years, it's like, I'm going to work or I'm going to go ski. But when I'm skiing, I'm working. The whole idea is really about scheduling time for yourself to work on your business and not just in your business. And if you can find a week or two out of the year to really lock in and just get some things done that are going to take you a couple hours to do at a time and not get interrupted, the winter lockdown is perfect. And like what I'm saying is it worth you scheduling in some clients and then having them reschedule sort of last minute and then that messing up your day? So instead of, 6, 7, or 8 people in a row on a Tuesday, all of a sudden I got 3 or 4 with an hour, 2 hours in between. And that time in between that's only an hour long, that's not enough for me to get in and do some deep work. That's enough for me to answer some emails and get some shallow work done, but not deep work. Deep work, I need to come in, turn off my phone and be like, hey, for the next 4 hours, I'm just going to build out these email sequences. And that's the winter lockdown. It looks a little different. Like if the holidays are on the weekends, you still can put it in that week, but I would look and say, if I'm celebrating Christmas and New Year's and I don't have kids, the kids aren't going to start till the 6th, maybe take the whole week of New Year's off and celebrate Christmas with your family. Or vice versa. If you don't celebrate Christmas like me, what better time to get some work done because the restaurants aren't open? Make sure you meal prep and take some food into work and sit there and just crush some work. I'm probably going skiing this year on the 25th because less people will be out on the ski slopes. And I'm going to be doing some work remotely when I'm there skiing. So that's the winter lockdown. You just choose your days, you schedule it off, and then you go, okay, here's what I'm doing. So like in our Platinum Mastermind, we have a roadmap. And you can be like, all right, I'm going to work on these 2 projects. Or I need to go through PT Marketing Machine and build out like my lead sequences, my follow-up sequences, my total body diagnostic sequence, build out the calendars and, something else that you've just been putting off. So that is a strategy to make your business better. And if you're like, oh, I don't know what to do during, like, Aaron, that's a great idea, but I don't know what to do during that time, then maybe we need to hop on a call and chat and build you a game plan so you know exactly what to work on to make your time most efficient. So if you're doing 10, 15, even 20K a month or more, and you'd like to build a game plan, that's where you just go to the callwithaaron.com page and you book in a free 15-minute time to chat with me. And we'll get you locked and loaded for December. So the stocking stuffer promotion, this is the sexy promotion. This is the one to make you money and bring in new clients. So the stocking stuffer kind of goes like this. We're going to basically sell discounted gift cards to people on your email list, to your clients, your patients, your prospects. And they can use these to stuff the stockings of their friends and family members. Look, I didn't come up with this one. Like I said, told you, like, I'll tell you a funny story about growing up Jewish in a second, but like I'm working with Derek Nielsen, and this is Derek Nielsen's idea. Derek was the Cash PT resident, the very first PT I employed. He came and worked for me to learn business and treatment techniques, like to be mentored. And we did that in 2017. And Derek learned the marketing systems. He learned how to market and grow from me. And then he went and he learned from Frank Kern and I don't know, a couple of these other dudes on marketing. And he came up with the stocking stuffer promotion, which is awesome. So growing up Jewish, we didn't celebrate Christmas. And we learned one year in French class that in France, instead of stockings, boys and girls put out their loafers for Santa. So my brother David and I were like, let's give that a try. Maybe that'll work. So we made some cookies and we put out our loafers. And we woke up the next morning, the cookies were still there, and so were the loafers, and they were empty. We were like, yeah, either the chimney's blocked up because we never, light a fire in the house, or Santa's just not coming to see us. So, and then back in the day, like, there was really nothing to do on Christmas Day. Not a single thing was open. And it was actually, looking back, it's kind of nice to have like a day where the world's not open. And then last year, my buddy Greg and I, we went on a motorcycle ride, and the Chinese restaurant had a 2.5 hour wait. So we went to Sheetz for lunch, which was awesome. So let me tell you about the stocking stuffer promotion. The idea is, we sell like $20 gift cards, and clients buy a $20 gift card. And basically what we're doing and how we're going to do it in my clinic is our clients are going to buy these $20 gift cards. These gift cards are good. They're intended for new patients. It's intended to give out to people who've never been here before. And they're going to come in, and the person receiving it doesn't know how much you paid, the patient or client or someone paid for it. They don't know how much they paid for it, but it does have a $150 to $250 value, depending on what you're using it for. In my clinic and with my clients, we run what's called a total body diagnostic, which is a 20 to 30 minute like consultation session where we take you through a full body diagnostic exam. We run you through like a SFMA top tier. We touch you where you hurt. We ask you the questions that are on our script, and we pitch a plan of care at the end. And if you enroll in the plan of care, great. And if you don't, no worries. And we try to like hit the objections, et cetera. But it's not an evaluation. A total body diagnostic is really more of like a sales call. But it's really the first part of the evaluation. It's what happened, where does it hurt, what have you tried to do to resolve this, how much, how do you want this to be in, how do you want your body to feel, and what do you want to be capable of in the next 90 days and beyond. So we typically charge $75 for that. Some of our clients are charging $89 or $125 for this type of session. It's still a discounted session. And so patients are going to come in for that. What we also have to have and have is a follow-up system so that we know, from the people that buy them, who bought them and how many, and who are buying them for, so we can follow up with that person. We want to be able to follow up with the people that have the stocking stuffers, and we also need a process for getting them in, taking them through the total body diagnostic, and enrolling them into a plan of care. At very minimum, let's say, our patients are buying, like 5 patients buy 5 each. That's 25 of them times $20. That's $500 in cash. But then that's 25 potential new clients to come in, which is awesome, because if I can sell those in December and people receive them by December 25th on Christmas, January is when people want to do something about themselves, and now they've got this opportunity to do that. The whole idea is to generate new and returning patients. You can make like a secondary offer, like a one-time upsell for your current patients to get a discount on a treatment session for themselves. So it's, hey, you buy 5. And then on the thank you page, it can be like, hey, cool, would you like a discount on a session for yourself? Great. And they can buy like 1 discounted session. Like I said, we are running a Black Friday promo to give discounts to the current patients. So the stocking stuffer is for current patients and the prospects on our list to buy one of these for themselves or for a friend. So if someone hasn't been a patient of yours, they can buy one for themselves. If they are a patient, they will get a discount on something in the future. But you can make up your own rules. The main idea is, like I said, how do we get an opportunity for more people to come in and see you, for your current patients and clients to refer their friends. And it's an easy way to refer their friends. They can give them something of value. It's a card that feels nice. It's a really nice gift card. And we do this, we're going to run a 5-day promotion via email. And then we're going to send out some text messages as well. We need to have gift cards prepared. I need a sheet, a Google sheet. I use a Google sheet to record the gift cards that are purchased, who purchased them, and how many they purchased. And if they know who they're going to give them to, I want to try to get that person's information so I can follow up with them. If it's not too weird, right? Auto scheduling systems so that we can get people in. So once they sign up for a total body diagnostic, I need ways to follow up with them to prepare them for their visit so they show up. And then when they book in an appointment, I want to be able to have a system that sends them welcome emails and welcome messages. It's an awesome promo. And so we're going to run it for 5 days. But the scarcity for this is going to be Christmas is coming up. So I'm probably going to run it through like the 19th, like the Friday before Christmas. So I might run it all of December, but I'm going to focus on like a 5-day period when people are doing their Christmas shopping, whether it's right after like probably either the first week of December or the week after. And what we're going to do, so my Black Friday special, so hopefully that gives you an idea. Like my goal is to tell you exactly what you need to do to run this. If you'd like some help running it, or you want the promotions handed to you so you don't have to think about what to write in all these emails, because like I said, we're going to do, there's probably 10 or 12 emails that I'm going to write for this, and that Derek is going to write. So like we're going to send, so what we've got are 10, if you want us to hand over if you want us to hand over 10 pre-written emails, the 7 days of Christmas, like outline of what to send and when, I'll give you a template for the visit ticket, which is the gift certificate ticket that they're going to give out. And then a training on how to set it all up. So whether, no matter what system you use, you're going to get a 30-minute training on how to set this all up, what to send and when, how the whole process works. And the Black Friday special that I'm running for you, for other physical therapists, occupational therapists, chiropractors, PTAs, massage therapists, etc., that is to get all this for just $20. So for just $20, we're going to give you the promotional schedule. We're going to give you exactly what to write and when. We're going to give you a template for a gift card. So, hey, look, and you can also use this gift card not just for Christmas. You can use it for any other time of the year, gift certificates, and it works for Hanukkah too. I've got a version in there in the template I've got one that's red and green, and I put one that's blue, and it's got a little Hanukkah thing on there, and there's 8 nights of Hanukkah. So Hanukkah, you don't usually get a massive present each night. Sometimes you get some small ones. So these are great for like the 4th night of Hanukkah. But for just $20, you can get all this stuff. If you want to get that, if you want to even just check out what we're going to give you for $20, you go to Cash PT Black Friday, and you can get our stocking stuffer promo to use this December. And the whole idea is to fill your schedule in January so that you run a January special. And why am I giving it out to you so cheaply? It's because Derek and I want to give you results in advance, but we have to sell it for something. And so what it is you go buy this from us for $20, and if you run it, I guarantee you're going to sell at least one of them. If you have 20 patients or less, you should be able to sell at least one of these and break even, if not make your money back. One of our clients last year, Mike, ran the stocking stuffer promotion, and he sold 25 of them, and his email list only had 63 people on it. And from that, he brought in thousands of dollars worth of new patients over the next few months. So if you'd like us to give you the stocking stuffer promo, go to Cash PT Black Friday. On that page, there's also an option for you to get our birthday promo. You can get the birthday promo that runs for you all year long in the background. And there will be an option there. If you're like, hey, Aaron, I'd like you to help us out with this, there is always going to be that option. It's Black Friday's special price. So like I said, our clients pay $1,000 a month or more to get access to these types of promotions. We don't typically just sell these as one-offs, but it's Black Friday. So I want to give you a great deal. Go to cashptblackfriday.com, and I'll see you on the next show. Adios.